Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of AD&D's Pool of Radiance Remastered. Continuing my testing. Doing a somewhat Iron Man attempt at this. I think my save game file is A, but let me double check on that. It's either A or C. Let's look at C first. Nope, this is not it, it's A. Okay. Yep, here we go. Alright, so I got the graveyard working, I think, for the most part. We're not ready for that yet, though. So let's go back to town and get Ilfig leveled up. Hey, Duncan, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Barbarian mage scam? Yeah, you can't have them until the barbarian gets high enough level. Then they'll tolerate mages. Okay, let's see here. Call. I think I'm going to go back to the area where Skull Crusher is today. We'll get him saved. Let's see, make sure that all works. Door's locked. No, we don't want to break in. Oh, gotta get my level up. Where am I going? I'm assuming it's the fighter level. Oh, no, it's not. It's the illusionist. And since he's a gnome, he's reached a level cap on the fighter. That's why you can see an asterisk. So what'll happen is he can still level up, but the amount of experience we get is going to get divided by 3 instead of 2. So it will take this guy a lot longer to level up now, including his illusionist spot, because the fighter is going to eat into that. Level 5 illusionist. Level 3 spell. Here we go. We got some good options here. Trying to think of what's coming up. I think I'm going to get continual darkness. Okay. Let's level up. Let's go memorize that. Now that you're back to your version of Curse where your level 9 fighters get 6 attacks per round. Duncan likes the cheats. Continual darkness and hypnotism. Okay, let's go see if we can rescue Skull Crusher and make sure all that's working. Bloodthirsty Lizardman. Alright, let's do it. Not a T, just another way of playing through the game. So what would you consider a cheat, Duncan? Nice. Let's see. Do I want to sleep or do I want to summon? Let's sleep. Duncan says having every character, no matter the class, have 20 attacks per. That's funny. Hypnotize. These guys get a lot of attacks. Nice. Gotta protect our guys that fell asleep there. Leave a wall of lizard men as the ranger shoots him down. Nice. They have an odd way of calculating the number of attacks per round. 2 attacks per round means I need to change the number of character attacks to 4. Yeah, the reason why they do that is because they don't use decimal numbers, and you can have 1.5 attacks per round. So that's why they have to do that way. They would have used decimal numbers, that wouldn't have been a thing. But they didn't. Decimal numbers back then was very expensive to calculate. So most code used numbers instead, or integers. Success. Okay, let's get, oh, I got to do recall. I haven't done that yet. Let's get another hypnotism. Cast. Remember. He needs it too. Memorize. Monster summoning. Cast. Remember. He didn't cast anything. Okay. All right, we're back to here. We'll probably do this today too. I want to go after trying to rescue Skull Crusher. Ah, looks like I don't have the graphics right in this area. Pick not found. Doesn't look like it can find the Hobgoblin picture. See if Skull Crusher's picture won't be found either then. Decimals didn't exist back in first edition. LOL, Duncan says. At least once you get through reworking these games, it'll be easier to transfer characters since it's simplified where the saves are held. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll have an automatic import too, probably. to detect all that. Gadorna's textile house looks worse than ever. Contractors will have a field day, yeah. Yeah, the way they do drawing of the graphics is really bizarre. There's like hundreds of little tiny pieces that make up each picture. And so if it's using the wrong files, it'll pull those little tiny pieces from all these different files and make it look super bizarre. That's what's happening there. I did fix the sturges. They get drained blood now. So let's watch that happen. Drained blood. Let's try to bring a hobgoblin with us. The charm monsters will come with you, for those that don't know. Until it times out. Until they resist their saving throw. Let's see if we can get this leader. Nice. He didn't come with us. That's okay. Let's see here. There's no way any of this is magical. We would have got more experience. I think I'm okay on money right now, where I don't need to worry about that. Okay, it seems strangely quiet. Graffiti covers the walls. You encounter hobgoblins, parley. They respond with a battle cry. I'm gonna come over here by these to prevent them from shooting. I need to summon here. Yeah, let's do it. Extra damage against hobgoblins. Point blank range shots. Okay, let's put them here. Yeah, rangers are very dangerous. Can't wait for monster summon pools of darkness summon things other than those greater basilisks. Yeah, there's gosh, how many summon spells? 6 or 7 or 8? Monster summoning. There's 3 animal summoning. Call woodland beings. There's so many summon spells. So much variety. And the shadow monsters. So many shadow monsters, depending on the level of the illusionist. I have like probably 20 variety in that alone. I always give the player at least 2 options when you get to control it. We'll call woodland beings, you don't get to control it. Gives you nice tactics as a player. Because sometimes certain summons are better than others. Okay. Druid's ready for a level up. 216 experience. One of these may be magical. Let me check. Nope. It just gave a good amount of experience. I'm guessing these short bows and long bows are worth a decent amount. Take those. Okay, Skull Crusher I think is right here. Hey, that picture worked. 347. What do we do? Okay, parlay. Nice. I almost killed the leader. The rest jumped me. Well, we can't free him. We're going to try, but it's not going to work. Pick lock. No one's able to pick yet. Going to leave. Let's get our spells back. Evil-looking frogs boil up from below. Oh boy. Put them in darkness. So can we see any? We can see these two, but not that one. Go for it. Ranger can't see. He can see this one. Can you see this one? Yep. Surrenders. Yeah, we'll just let these things surrender. That one's fleeing. Got away. All right. Okay, let's try this again. Magic item scan. Save B. I think the fight's in this room stepping forward. Let's do bark skin on the ranger. I don't really have many buffs with this party. Yeah. Atop a small bone altar stands an ancient hobgoblin. Grishnak. Hypnotize. Let's see, where's the best place to cast this? I want to try to charm Grishnak. Actually, I won't get his items if I do that. Change my mind. Hey, Bowladder, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. Boar attacks him from behind. Sacrifices their share. Good amount of money. Okay, now we got some magic stuff. Magic user scrolls, potion, necklace. Let's take that to sell. It's all normal stuff. Alright, now we can free Skull Crusher. Free. Unlock. Brass key you found opens all the padlocks. Let's parley with him and be nice. I am Lord Cadorna's servant. Yes. My name is Skull Crusher. Didn't work. Hit an issue. It looks like trying to load combat icon. 8773. Let me look at this real quick. The NPC ID. Oh, yeah, they have a hard-coded value, it looks like. Let me do that again. I wonder if it's the area. Let me see what his internal ID is. It's like 27 should be his internal ID. Let me reload and see if I can get that to work. See what the issue is. I'd rather fix it now, so I don't have to fix it later. Free. Unlock. Parlay nice. Yes. Okay, let's see what's happening here. It is right, it has 27, but it's failing to load his icon. And it's probably because yeah, it worked to load him as a player. Assign him an icon. That worked. It's trying to load monster ID at 27. C-pick. That's interesting. So he always looked to me like he was made up of the body parts that you can manipulate. Oh, I think that is the case, actually. That's probably why that's happening. Okay, what I'll probably do here is allow him his icon to go without having that picture. Let's do that. Skull Crusher. Let me put some code in real quick here. Should allow him to at least be added. I don't know what'll happen in combat. I may have to manipulate that some, but okay. That should allow us to add him. Free. We're gonna unlock. Just realized you can't see the video. Oh, that's weird. There we go. Gonna parlay. We're gonna be nice and add him. Okay, hit our breakpoint. There we go. There's his saving throws. No items. Okay. It actually is showing them as not being on our side too. That's another problem. Yeah, the Pool of Radiance engine definitely treats adding NPCs different. So let me stop that and restart it one more time. We're going to force him on our combat team. There we go. Otherwise, as soon as we get in a battle, he's going to fight us. Okay, that should do it. Yeah, that looks good. Now let's see if OBS will view the window again. Yeah, that time it did. Okay. Parlay, nice. Free, unlock. Parlay, nice. Yes. There we go. Now he's blue. Now he's on our side. Okay. Fix these graphics. I'll do that offline. Okay, let's try to get into here. I'm not sure I'll be able to. I think I have warp wood. That might be able to get us in. Let's see, I think that's a level... Yeah, that's a level 2 spell. Let's get that. Hey, Jeff. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Says, whoa, look at that man hunk. Wood. Yep, it worked. Okay, now let's rest. Call. So we're gonna have to fight something coming out of here. we're going to get a bunch of magic missiles. And care about enlarge. Yeah, let's get one enlarge. So when the time comes, we'll be casting that one. Alter order. Move Skull Crusher up front. Save. E. Okay, we got a Basilisk fight here. I do not have any mirrors. So we'll just see how this goes. Good chance we're going to get somebody petrified. Now, invisibility animals actually will probably work against this because it is low intelligence. Let's protect the magic user and the druid. Bark skin, because that improves saving throw. Put down Ilfig. There you go. Hisses at you. The enemy is overwhelmed. Allow them to flee. I'm going to say no because I think we'll get possibly an item or at least experience for trying to kill it. Skull Crusher's icon didn't load. Summon insects. Can we get it off in time? Skull Crusher got stoned. Nice. Well, now he shows up with the stoned icon. Thanks for taking one for the team, Skull Crusher. Yeah, we would have missed out on a lot there. Cloak, potions, and scroll. Okay. Cloak will give to the ranger, potions, and cleric. Stoned. Thanks, Skull Crusher. You took one for the team. -2. Yeah, it's a cloak of displacement. Hey, Tim. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Very excited for the pool of Radiance Remaster whenever it's ready someday. Yeah, absolutely. You're doing pretty good? Glad to hear it. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Hey, Sever. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It says now you can open the Cadorna treasure without him knowing about it. Yeah. Yeah, we already did, actually. But yeah, that's true. Alright, I'm going to speed up the messaging while I go through this part. I can never remember if there's books in this spot. I feel like there might not be. Yeah, I don't think there are. Need to go over here. I know there's some in here. Actually, yeah, that's right. We don't have to move either. We could just do the look command. Take it, yes. Take it, yes. I think there's one more, maybe? think one of the rooms might have 4. I'm not sure. Doesn't look like this one does. Take a yes. Meditations, book on meditations. There we go. This is the room that 4. Okay. Let's go get the rest of the treasure here. No, we don't want to go in there. Contains gold foil. 3 sheets of gold. You'll notice I fixed it. Instead of it saying sheet of golds, it now says sheets of gold. I think there's potions in here. Yeah. 1,200. See, this is where the identify spell could be handy, because now we can identify these outside of town. Gold foil. Sheets of gold. Let's see if this works. You spare our lives. You spare them, yes. All right, here's the madman coming up. Let's see if this works. Oh, I found 3 in the prior room and 4 in the other room. Madman, parlay. Let's be nice. Don't go in there. Invite him, go with you? Yes. Yes. Okay, so this is a bug. Let's see what it's blowing up on him. It's the same spot. So we will have his icon ignored as well for now. Skull Crusher. Okay, let's reload and get him added in. I think his name is Madman. Look. Madman, where are you? Yep, Mad Space Man. I'll have to get their icons loaded somehow from a file. Madman. He's a madman. I know I saved. Let me try F. We should call him Jimmy for now. There we go. Parlay, nice. We're going to have him be sacrificed to the Spectre. Okay. Alter order. You go up front, Madman. I can probably go in here. I'll just give him an icon like this. Saving throws are pretty lousy. Okay, we haven't done this room. Hey, Jimmy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Mad Spaceman will be for the Buck Rogers remasters. I don't know if there's anything in here. See a book. Oh, yeah, this is the Manual of Bodily Health. We definitely want this. The Madman just soaked up a bunch of experience. He's ready to level up. Alright, let's check this room. Nothing. I know over here there's some green slime or something. I guess we can test it. Strange green plant growth. Green slime. Okay. Sure if there's something that can actually happen there or not. Okay, now we're gonna get attacked. Let's get a bark skin. Ranger. I don't think I really have any other buffs I can do here. Oh yeah, enlarge. Let's enlarge. I'm gonna enlarge the Madman because I'd only give him 1800. If he would have got 19 strength, he would have became 2 icon size larger. Let's make sure I have that turned on. I don't have it turned on anyway, but then he would have been more likely to get hit by the Spectre. But it didn't work anyway because it only gives him 1800. The enemy's overwhelmed. Allow them to flee. This is tempting. I'm gonna say no. Let's put him in darkness. Alright, you don't have any magic weapons. Let's have you delay. Can we turn undead? Ooh, Paladin just killing it. Okay, well there we go. That worked. What level is the Paladin? I don't think he should have been able to kill it. Level 5? No, there's no way that should have happened. Paladin's turn is too strong. Paladins didn't exist in Pool of Radiance, so the game engine was probably confused. They probably thought he was a super cleric. Hey, Prince Robot, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Is the game... Oh, the game's not being captured. Oh my gosh. That's so dumb. OBS. It's super annoying. For some reason it keeps... It keeps flipping the window. I told it to do this executable and look for the same window title. And it's just dumb. It just doesn't know how to do it. This is the only time I've had this problem. I haven't seen it with any other. And I think it's probably because I'm running in debug mode. It's confusing OBS. Wow, what a pain in the butt. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, let me I'm going to do all that over again. I did save the game. I can always reload that. But that's so stupid. It is free software. I can't complain. Okay, I'm going to look at the window to make sure it's capturing. Oh, yeah, finally. Okay. It's so hit or miss. It's so hit or miss. I think... Is it G? Yeah, okay. All right, here we go again. Let's do bark skin on the Ranger. I did enlarge on the Madman, but since it only gives 1800, we're going to do it on the Ranger. Actually, let me enable my enlarge changes. Okay, still should only be 1800, I think. 21, okay. So he's going to be larger now. That's right, because the adjustments I made to the enlarge spell is based on what the rules say. So it works a lot better early on. It'll drastically increase your strength compared to the original. But now he's going to be 2 tiles tall. So now he's got a better chance of being hit. Enemy is overwhelmed. Allow them to flee. No. Okay, let's do darkness again. Madman flees in panic. Okay, the Spectre can't see us, so he lost his turn. Now, can we see him? Mage can't see him, so we won't be able to use the cast magic missiles on him. That's okay. We should be able to pummel him while he's in the darkness. Monk, let's just keep you back. Ranger can't see him that way, but he can attack this way. Ah, he doesn't have plus arrows. Madman got away. Spectre's on the move. Got him. Oh, darkness is so good. And the other good news is I think this Madman missed out on the experience. Duncan says, strangely, the code for Paladin, Ranger, and Monk were there but never implemented. Yeah, Druid, I think, was also there. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was. Rangers restored to normal size. Okay. Success. We're going to dump the Madman. I just had him there to be hit by the Spectre, but we got darkness in. And Skullcrusher, might as well drop him. Dumped in a ditch. Just the way we like it. Tim says, so strange that all those are very fun classes to play. Especially enjoy playing a Paladin and Monk. Yeah. Yeah, very different gameplay. Hey, Toothless, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I didn't see you there. I'm Primal. I'm not sure. Did I say hi to you? I saw your message, but then I also saw that someone said the video wasn't showing, so then I got interrupted. Well, welcome in, if I didn't already say it. Let's see. Toothless says, at first I thought evil parties will have a severe disadvantage in the graveyard. But then I remembered evil clerics. Yes, evil clerics can actually command undead if they're high enough level. You have to be high level, though. The interesting thing is evil clerics can still destroy if they want as well. You get the choice. Yeah, tons of memory constraints back then. It's very true. Okay, good, Primal. I'm glad I didn't neglect to say hi. I get distracted. Okay, let's do hypnotism on some of these silly kobolds. Target. Get some sturges out here. Only 2? Summon scam. Kobolds drain the blood. Hey, Hamadek, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? He just clipped the dumped in the ditch. That's right. Stingy with the sturges, yeah. What the heck? Let's get some hobgoblins out here this time. Drain the blood until he passes out. Okay. Let's do some sweeping. That ranger damage bonus against kobolds. It's crazy. Drained his blood. No, my sturge. Stunned a kobold. Tom says the way DFortae said it, I couldn't resist. Yeah. I knew someone would get a kick out of it. I'm glad you did, Ham. Paladin sweeps. Nice job, hobgoblins. That's all normal junk. Monsters flee. Okay. Got lots of level ups too. Let's go rest. Pool our money. You have your... Yeah, okay. Alright. I want to buy some arrows to consolidate some of this money. See if that still works. Nope, it didn't. It's very hit or miss. Let's get rid of all this extra weight. Cleric scrolls sell. Sheets of gold sell. Forgot about the manual. Oh yeah, we have silver arrows. Okay. That will identify in a bit. So you can take 200. You will take 200. Take all this and the gold, and then share. Okay. We'll identify the items later. I want to get my level ups here. So we got a ranger, paladin, and druid. So druid needs to go in the cleric room. Level 7. Oh, we get a proficiency finally. Club, dart, quarterstaff, or staff sling. I already have one with the sling proficiency, but then again, the mage also does. I'm going to do staff sling. 52 hit points. Nice. Okay, let's get the ranger and paladin. Level 6 ranger, level 6 paladin. Paladin gets a proficiency. Looking to see if he has any bows yet. Doesn't have longbow, doesn't have short bow. He has no bow proficiencies. Not sure if I care actually. In the graveyard, we'll be fighting skeletons, and blunt weapons work well. But their damage output's kind of low, so I don't think it matters much. I'm going to get longbow for him in case we find a magic longbow. He'll have someone. Okay, 71 hit points. Level 6. That's pretty nice. For some reason I unequipped the ranger's armor. Okay, we do have a shield +2. Okay, let's go get all this stuff identified. It's gonna take a while. Okay. Start with the cloak of displacement. The manual, we already know what it does. I don't need to identify it. I just need to figure out who's going to use it. So that would give the ranger extra hit points. I don't have anyone that has 19 constitution. So we won't get regeneration ability. Getting it on Ilfig might be a good idea too. Because he's only got 39 hit points. Let's do that. And we'll see if it actually works. It may not work. I may have to change this offline. Let's do it right now just to test it. I have discovered a lot of these items don't. They switched the engine and the internal item IDs for a lot of stuff. Combat only item, yeah. So I'll have to fix this offline. It's not using the right spell. I wonder if I could figure it out real quick. Let me look at the code. Nah, it's going to take me too long. I'll do it offline. Okay, so let's give the rest of the items to identify. I did fix the Gauntlet's Ogre power. Do that. See there, 1800. Okay, Ilfig. That. Okay, magic user has everything. Let's start identifying. It's already identified. Drop. Potion. Potion of healing. 1 charge. Necklace. Cursed necklace. Potion of extra healing. 3 charges. Extra healing. Extra healing. I like extra healing potions. When you're doing Iron Man runs. Cloak. Cloak of displacement. Give that back to the ranger. Okay, let's see if we can get this one with these 4 identifies. Yep. Oh, we still got one more. Okay. Giant strength. Potion of giant strength. I bet all these items are broken. I'll just have to fix them all one at a time. Okay. Call. Cast. Remember. Okay, finally. So re-equip this. And I think we're good. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to give this to the monk. Can he wear a cloak of displacement? Yes. There we go. Armor class 0. That's good. Okay. Trying to think. Did we clear anything? We can go talk to Cadorna. He's going to be ticked that we opened his treasure. He confronts you. You have taken my family treasure. I do not forget such things. He strides off. There's a reward for clearing the library. Okay. Platinum. Platinum. Hey, that was enough for the monk. Nice. More platinum. Hey, Joshua, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Ticked enough to attack you? No, he isn't. One gold piece. Okay, let's get the monk leveled up. Yes. You're doing all right. Glad to hear it. Level 6 monk. And we get a weapon proficiency. Okay. Lucerne hammer. I know I found a magic one. Is it in his inventory already? No. There it is. Ah, he can't hold any more magic items. What does he have that's magical? I guess just these two. Dang. Okay, the ring of protection's not working anyway. Let's give that to him. Certain hammer. Limited with magic items. Definitely needs the bracers. Definitely needs the cloak of displacement. I guess he can only have those two. Well, that's kind of a bummer. Eventually, his armor class will dip enough where I don't need bracers. But until then, man, that's 4 levels off. I'll give that to you. Okay, let's see. The druid should get another spell. It'll just be another animal summoning, probably. Oh no, he doesn't even get another 4th level. That's another 3rd level. 3rd and 2nd. Let's go do the temple. Where all the orcs are. You have all yours memorized, right? Remember. I don't want Durton to come with us because he will hog up experience. So we're gonna go to the bay. South. Parlay. Abusive. We gotta keep all you non-believers out of here. Monsters turn and leave. You moles better watch your step, or you shall feel the wrath of Bane. After saying this, he spits and leaves. You intimidate the monsters so much they run away. Stand in front of the entrance to the largely shadowy temple. Old blind decrepit orc stands outside with 8 orc guards. As you approach, they move, allowing you entrance. Duncan says, we don't need NPCs jimmying up our experience. That's right. Open the trap door. 2,400. Oh yeah, I do have a bunch of magic user scrolls. I don't think I can rest. I was going to consider resting, but I think we might get ambushed because we took some of the treasure. We're going to leave it for now. I want to get the rest of the treasure. Here's one. I think there's 3. 5,700. Holy moly. Wand. There's the dust of disappearance. Just have to find the other one. Here we go. Alright, this is going to result in a fight, I think. So, which way do I want to face? I think I want to face this direction. I don't know how long bark skin lasts. It's probably going to wear off. When I do the look. Oh. The look command doesn't work. You have to do a search. Short sword, spear, scimitar, bow stick, mace, hammer, dagger, scimitar. Okay. It's fine. Yeah, here's the fight. Hey, Sundog, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, Pool of Radiance now. It's going pretty well. It's still got quite a few things to work out, but overall, the engine is supporting most of it. Jimmy says, by that you mean multiplying it with goodness? No. Silly Jimmy. Let's do composite longbow +1. Ooh. Come on, Druid, get your spell cast. Continual darkness would cause utter chaos to these guys. I think I'm going to do hypnotism. See if we can get some of these to surrender. Five. Yeah, orcs have weapons now. So do gnolls. Ogres. Bugbears. And the goblins, kobolds, hobgoblins all have the weapons according to what the monster manuals say. I'm going to summon right here. And then it's going to find where to fit those boar in. Okay, monk. Let's have you come up here and help protect the magic user. Okay. Let's get some more distractions out here. Yeah, 2 weapons and 3 miscellaneous. He has some scrolls, I think, that's causing some issues. And it could be that the bracers were being considered a weapon for some reason. I'll have to look at why. I think, to summon hobgoblins, yeah, let's do that. Because they can shoot as well. Those orc leaders are so good with their bows. Okay, what do we want to do here? More hypnotism. You shall surrender. Oh, we could Sonic Blast. Let's do that. Ace was unaffected. Sundog says this fight takes so long on the original game because it's usually just before you get Fireball. Yeah. It is true. We'll show that you can do it with a variety of tactics. You don't have to have Fireball. Ooh, Monk gets another attack now with his open hand. Nice. Okay, what do we want to do? Charm? Hold animal. Let's do hold animal. Fireball just makes it convenient. Yeah, absolutely. Mace is killed. Let's get some more monsters out here. Okay, who do we want to hold? Him. 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 Let's get some Sturges out here. Another hypnotism. Only one affected. Everybody's kung fu fighting. Dude, this is. Draining blood. All Alright, man, do we want to cause chaos? Let's do color spray. At least the hypnotism doesn't affect the monk, yeah. Yeah, hypnotism, one of the good things about illusionist spells is they're very targeted. So like you can have your guys in the area of effect and it doesn't matter for most of the spells. Because the illusionist is targeting the minds of the other enemies directly. Unlike the mage's fireball, where you got to be careful. Friendly fire. I mean, color spray hits all your guys. That's not a mental thing, but things like hypnotism and that only impacts the enemies. And darkness, of course, would impact you as well. I think I'm just going to have the mage attack. Yeah, it's fun that each class has advantages and disadvantages. Have different tactics. They should start surrendering soon, I would think. They're dying left and right. That damage. That one was in a coma. Or deep sleep. From the sonic blast. These are all asleep, right? Too bad the monk can't give up quivering palm for blind fighting. Primal says, I think this is why I didn't like Pool of Radiance as much. They swarmed you with too many enemies in the battle. Yeah, I do help a little bit with that when, not these set encounters, but I have it detect if you're a lot stronger than the enemies, and if so, you can allow them to flee. I don't know if you've seen that. It's happened in a few cases. Yeah, I don't think there's anything magical, but I guess might as well detect. Oh, there's a magic mace. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Journal entry. All right. Let's go destroy the altar. I don't know if we need to do that or not. Uneasy feeling leaves you. Okay. See, here it is. The enemy's overwhelmed. Allow them to flee. So it detected that this is a garbage fight. So I'm going to say yes. That saves us a lot of time there. Parlay, abusive. Didn't Josh says the only thing I didn't like was lack of options. Fortunately, DFortae is kind enough to fix that. And Sundog says it did make you very much appreciate Fireball once you got the. Oh yeah, yeah. Now Fireball, if you enable item destruction, Fireball's a terrible spell to use against the enemies that have good equipment that you want, because Fireball will damage a lot of stuff. Now, if they have trash equipment, it actually is beneficial if they don't die from it, because it'll destroy armor, weapons, all kinds of stuff, and then they'll be even weaker. But you do have to be selective if you have item damage turned on. That's where this psionic type stuff and mental spells are way better to not destroy stuff. Lightning bolt sometimes, yeah. Yeah, I've implemented all the rules on item destruction based on what they're made of and the type of damage and everything. Very fun. I don't have it enabled for this first playthrough because there's so many things I have to test. I didn't want to muddy the waters with item damage, but I'll do that eventually. It works in Curse, it'll work in this. It's the same engine. All right. Let's get him some money and get the magic user leveled up. Magic fire melts things, yeah. It sure does. Which will actually eat into your experience a lot. If they're magic items, you know. No. Okay, hang on a second, guys. I gotta let my dog out here. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay, everyone, I am back. Joshua says, sounds like you want Detect Magic up before the fight to alert you if it's trash treasure or not. Yes, that would be very beneficial if you have item damage turned on. Indeed. Sever says, that was something that always bugged me in Champions of Krynn. In the last part of the game, you tactically acquire some enemy uniforms, but you might fireball or lightning bolt the enemies, which might mess up the uniforms. Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, it depends on your perspective, because it's more realistic, and that's kind of cool. But yeah, I could see it being a pain in the butt. It would encourage you to use different strategies, I guess. Although your strategies are kind of limited in the base games. Your tactics are limited, I should say. Ah, thanks, Ham. Thanks. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? Getting level up on the magic user. Duncan says, not a problem. Blind Jimmy Hoopak has a needle and thread to stitch up those uniforms. Level 7 magic user. Look at all of these level 4 spells. Holy moly. Oh, let's think about this for a minute. So the new ones, of course, are Stone Skin, Monster Summoning 2, Wall of Fire, Plant Growth, Remove... Oh, that's not new. Remove Curse. Wall of Fire. Think about this tactically. Wall of Ice. Hmm. I'm going to get Wall of Ice. Okay. Fine, we'll rest in the slums. For free. And how about mirror image? I also have some scrolls. Let's get those detected. Hey, Igloo, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Sundog says magic mending spells could come into play there. Alright, let's see what extra spells we have. There's Fireball. We already know Fireball. I already described that. I did not know that. Well, let's get one of them. As memorize Fireball. I think I'm going to give some of these scrolls to Ilfig. Oh no, why am I thinking? I keep thinking he's a multi-class fighter magic user. He's an illusionist fighter. Okay. Remember. Got all of our spells. Paladin Ranger's not ready yet. Okay, cool. So let me think about this. Where to go next? Well, we didn't get a reward. I think they tell you just get to keep what was in the temple. pretty sure it's something lame like that, but let's double check. Mending was pretty limited early on, Joshua says. I'd have to double check if that existed at the earlier time. You may keep all that you found at temple as your reward. Gee, thanks. So I don't have the overland map working yet, so we can't do any of that stuff. We do have the cemetery. Let's go do some of that. I don't have enough platinum. Let's see, north. You find some undead. I'm pretty sure parlay's not going to work. Parlay. Sly. They don't listen. They need to have weapons too, because they won't be able to hurt the paladin. Give skeletons weapons. Hope you didn't fireball the church into submission. Yeah, I don't have item damage turned on. Sundog says, well, I just meant the Dungeon Master could create lore for a spell like Melf's Magic Mending, but that's a lot of work for a video game. Yeah, and I'm keeping it to Gary Gygax's first edition AD&D. I'm not going to just make stuff up like that. Yeah, I feel like the turning from the paladin's backwards, because we were able to destroy a specter, but then when we just tried to turn skeletons, it didn't do anything. I wonder if they, in the old engine, changed how turning worked. It's not the same as curse, probably. Okay, what do we want to use here? Mace, but let's see. They go 15. They go 13. We'll just use the broadsword. I know it does half damage, but... Druid, let's do some summoning. Ah! Wall of Ice. It shouldn't work on these, because they're immune to cold. Let's fireball. So I'm going to fireball that direction, so let's summon over here. Jesus says, shouldn't Wall of Ice be a physical barrier as well? It is if you cast it in front of things, but it's easy to break through. Like, it's not like Wall of Iron or anything. Monsters can break through it like many tiles in one round. You got to remember that in D&D, a round is 1 minute in the first edition. It's not like 10 seconds or something. It's a whole minute. So the way it works is they take damage each tile they break through. But since it's cold damage, I think I made it cold damage. And I don't think I made it half physical, half cold. I'd have to look. I'd have to look at what I said about it. Let's see. Oh, they do take a combination of cold and physical. So yeah, it would halfway work on the skeletons. It would do enough damage to them to kill them because they don't have many hit points. So the cold wouldn't hurt them, but the other half of the damage would. So yeah, we could try that. Because I want to check and make sure that they're immune to cold anyway. So I'll save a few to kill. Maybe I'll cast it on the ones on the right. So the problem is if I cast it on top of them, it's going to count as an ice storm. If I say above ground, it'll be, if I say above, it'll be ice storm. If I say ground, then it'll treat them as though they walked through it if they're on top of it already. So let's do ground. Unaffected. So they didn't take half the damage from physical. So I'll have to look at that. But the good news is the cold resistance worked. Oh, if they roll like a Joe staff, it's going to run away. Yeah, I'll probably just make them swords for the most part that they have. Monk does full damage with his open hand. I don't think summon insects should really work on skeletons now that I think about it. I mean, skeletons are, you know, if you try biting skeletons, little insects, should at least do half damage. Let me see what happens here. Yeah, I should make that do half damage. Anything that takes half slashing damage. Okay. See, none of that stuff was in Curse of the Azure Bonds. So there will be adjustments. The monk actually does pretty well here. Cast summon soup pot and toss those bones in there for stock. Now Ilfig does have a mace, and he's skilled with it. And he missed. Sling does full damage. Tutha says, is monk still able to kill undead immune to normal weapons, like whites? No. They should not be able to. Barbarians can. Barbarians are the only class without magic weapons that can hit and hurt monsters that require magic weapons. The monk's open-end attack would not work on them. They can equip, you know, a magic weapon just like anybody else, but yeah, the insects do damage because they're biting and, you know, clawing and scratching and stuff. And there's tons of them. So they could work against bones, but it would be reduced damage for sure. Just like a slash. Slash it with a sword. It's the same concept. So we really don't have a whole lot that's going to work here. Flame Blade is supposed to do extra damage against undead. Let's try it. I'm not sure if it'll tie into this engine or this game. We'll have to test it. Let's try a Sonic Blast too. In theory, I don't know if that should work against these. Oh, it's just killing them because their intelligence is low. Nice. That's how you take care of them. Double open hand strike. We're going to use the bow, which is kind of funny. But the ranger does so much damage at point blank range. Yeah, he'll still do good damage with this. Alright, let's switch to the flame blade. Should do extra damage, let's see. Missed. Missed. Yeah, I think what I need to do here, what's happening is the flame blade, you don't have a weapon proficiency with it, so its Thaco's terrible. I need to make it where there's no penalty for equipping the flame blade or the shillelagh. Not have penalty. I think the flame blade should probably be treated as a scimitar for weapon proficiency. See if we can hit. There we go. Since it takes half damage and then it did 5, it probably did get the bonus. Okay. Let's get out of here. Get our spells back. Oh. Just looked and saw what the time was. I'm going to have to quit, unfortunately. I will be streaming again tonight, probably. Continue the testing. Hopefully I can sneak in a few bug fixes before then as well. Yep. Going good. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.